The final book releases of 2025 are here. 'Tis the season. Publishers are closing out the year with a bang. From cozy Christmas romances to dark academia that just scratches a certain kind of itch. There is something for every kind of reader in the last few months of 2025. Hello book besties and welcome back to my channel. If I'm a new face to you, my name is Lauren, aka Lauren Page Reads over on Instagram and TikTok. We are doing one of my favorite types of videos to do, an end of year release radar. This roundup covers all of my most anticipated releases from October to the end of December 2025. And trust me, I think this list holds some of my next 5-star reads, and they probably will be yours as well. I'm just going to be sharing some quick blurbs about each one, like what the book is about, why I think it's worth your time, and who I think will love it most. And before we dive into the first release, if you love staying up to date on new book drops, go ahead and like this video and make sure you subscribe and ring the bell so that you don't miss out on my 2026 reading release radar, which is coming for you in January. It's the easiest way to keep your TBR fresh all year long. Grab your drink, open your Goodreads tab, and let's get into it. We are going in order, so we are starting with October. First up is Alchemy of Secrets by Stephanie Garber. I love Stephanie Garber's writing in Caraval. I have not read her Once Upon a Broken Heart series, but this is her first venture into dark academia romantasy. It came out on October 7th, and in this book there is a mythic watchman who can predict your death. And one woman has until midnight to break her curse. It is full of folklore, magic, and deadly secrets that blur the line between what is myth and what is truth. This book is said to deliver a blend of magic, danger, and romantic tension that is perfect for fans of the Night Circus and Ninth House. Coming out on October 21st is B.K. Borson's Good Spirits. B.K. Borson is back with a cozy magical holiday rom-com that asks, what if the ghost of Christmas past fell in love? This book is supposed to be whimsical, heartfelt, and brimming with that Lovelight Farms charm that we all love. You can expect festive magic, found family, and a love story that proves even ghosts deserve a happily ever after. On October 28th, you can expect Hazelthorn by C.G. Drews to be published. This is a gothic botanical horror, which oh my gosh. And it's set in a crumbling mansion where the garden itself is hungry. Family secrets twist into obsession and murder. That makes the vines creep closer and closer. This book is said to be eerie, atmospheric, and very deeply emotional. So you might need a palate cleanser after this one. But it is perfect for fans of We Have Always Lived in a Castle and Rebecca. On to November. Yay. On November 4th, we can expect Fallen City by Adrienne Young. And I love Adrienne Young's writing, so you know this one is immediately being added to my TBR. She returns with an epic romantasy that is about rebellion, forbidden love, and the will of the gods. When a legionnaire falls for a magistrate's daughter, their bond could ignite a revolution. You need to expect sweeping political stakes, a heart-aching romance, and Adrienne Young's signature lyrical writing. Oh, my battery's dying. Hold on. Another November 4th publication is Ship of Spells by H. Leighton Dixon. What a name. I'm just gonna say that was a freaking mouthful. This book is about a war-scarred mage, a sentient ship, and a crew full of secrets. So if you love pirates, this book is gonna be for you. Also, you are gonna want to read this book if you love rich world building with that enemies to lovers tension. The writing is said to be gritty and cinematic, which I love when there's a movie playing in my head when I go to read a book, and full of nautical magic with found family dynamics, and people have said it feels like the Bone Ship meets The Witcher in this book. On November 11th, Next Time Will Be Our Turn by Jessie Q. Citano, comes a sweeping sapphic love story that spans generations, blending culture, identity, and family secret. This book delivers humor along with heartbreak as a grandmother recounts her forbidden love to her granddaughter. It's said that this book is Malibu Rising meets Last Night at the Telegraph Club. So it's emotional, warm, and unforgettable. Also being published on November 11th is An Academic Affair by Jodi McAllister. In this book, two rival professors fake a marriage, all to land a coveted teaching position, and sparks of all kinds start flying. It's witty and full of academic tension that turns these enemies into something so much more. Expect sharp banter, forced proximity, and the perfect mix of intellect and heart in this book. On November 13th comes the second book in the Courting of Bristol Keats series, aka The Last Wish of Bristol Keats by Mary E. Pearson. This book is said to raise the stakes of the previous book in every way possible, with darker magic, deeper romance, and devastating choices. Bristol and Tegan must confront their loyalties and each other as war looms. It's said that Pearson's lush, emotional storytelling will break your heart in the very best way. On November 18th, expect Haven't Killed in Years by Amy K. Green. This is a thriller that asks what happens when a daughter of a serial killer is forced to face her past. Marin thought that she left her old identity behind, but someone knows who she is, and they are sending her body parts just to prove it. Wow, that's not a package I want in the mail. This one is said to be chilling, clever, and perfect for anybody who loves Frida McFadden's sharp psychological twists. Good golly, we have a lot of books coming out on November 18th. The next book coming out on November 18th is Brimstone by Kelly Hart. All of us romantasy readers have read, what is it? Quicksilver by Callie Hart, and this is book number 2. In book 2 of the Fae and Alchemy series, the danger intensifies as new betrayals are faced and old enemies in the realm are at war. There's politics, forbidden love, and the beautiful undercurrent of slow burn yearning that will keep romantasy fans hooked. So think dark, emotional, and beautifully written, and that it's fantasy with a pulse. Wait until you hear this title, guys. Violet Thistlethwaite is not a villain anymore is also coming out on November 18th. I know, that's gonna be like a big drop day. This is a cozy fantasy about a reformed villain and a grumpy alchemist who are trying to save their town from a magical plague. So expect witchy humor, redemption arcs, and a mildly homicidal houseplant that steals most of the show. If you loved Legends and Lattes or The Spell Shop, I think you are in for a wonderful treat. The final book of November 18th is The Bookshop Below by Georgia Summers. A disgraced bookseller gets a second chance to restore a magical bookshop, but the shelves inside hide secrets darker than any story possible. There are themes of redemption, rivalry, and forbidden magic inside this book, and it just absolutely oozes atmosphere. I mean, look at the cover. So it's perfect for fans of The Starless Sea and The City of Stardust. December! Alrighty, my birthday month. Which books are coming out in my birthday month, guys? The first one that I have for you is a sequel to a book that I read last year and loved, and it kind of got me into the whole cozy mystery genre. So honestly, I'm excited to read this book. And it is All My Bones by PJ Nelson. It's coming out on December 2nd. Like I said, it's a cozy mystery sequel where a small town bookseller uncovers a body that is buried in her own yard, and she becomes the prime suspect's best hope. In this book, you can expect quirky characters, small town southern charm, and a murder mystery that unfolds like a cup of tea and a good gossip session. If you loved Booked for Murder, which was the first book, this is going to be the perfect follow-up book. On December 25th, we have Sarah Adams making a return with In Your Dreams. This is book number 4 of the When in Rome series, and this When in Rome finale brings a heartwarming romance between a chef who is looking for redemption and her brother's best friend. This romance is full of banter, good food, and a little bit of family drama in true Sarah Adams fashion. It's said to be emotional, funny, yet tender. So it is the perfect feel-good book for the end of the year. And I have one bonus mention for you, which is Christmas at the Women's Hotel by Daniel M. Lavery. Okay. This is a literary historical novella that is set in a bustling 1960s Manhattan boarding house. It's heartwarming with a bit of mystery and mischief. Think Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, but set at Christmas time and wrapped in wit and warmth. So there is every major book release that is making my feed all through December 2025. There are swoony romances and dark thrillers and dark academia and mysteries and just everything in between. And honestly, this season has the strongest mix of vibes that I have seen all year long, and I am here for it. Personally, I am most excited for In Your Dreams by Sarah Adams because I have just loved the When in Rome series so much, and she always nails that balance between heart and humor. But I want to know, which one are you adding to your TBR first? Let me know in the comments below. If you have found any new books to add to your TBR, make sure you hit like on this video and subscribe to my channel so that you never miss out on any of the videos that I post. I post a new video for you to enjoy each and every Tuesday. Also, comment your top pick for all the books mentioned in this video. And until next time, book besties, happy reading. Bye!